Hey everyone, good morning. I wanted to make this video with you and share a blooper, a funny moment, a stressful moment, something that went on last night after the webinar here in England that I feel like is just like the perfect summary of what I was sharing with everyone on the webinar last night. So the webinar went amazing. It was just great interaction, great questions, great gems were coming out of it. As you know, I don't always plan exactly what I'm going to say. I like to deliver what is needed to be delivered that night. And the energy of everyone, it was a really great webinar. One of the best I've ever had. And so after I finished off and signed off, I went to send my wrap-up email and send everybody the recording. I'm writing up the email. I'm feeling so great. I'm feeling so jazzed, so like inspired. And I go to attach the recording to the email and I realize I never hit the record button. So literally that was my face. Like I realized I never hit the record button. So there is no recording of last night's amazing magical webinar. But I tend to be a little technically challenged, so I double checked. I just, was dropping a couple WTFs and taking some deep breaths, texting a friend like, yo, you need to call me because I just made the biggest mistake. And so we get on the phone, we realize that I definitely didn't record it, and I immediately, now I had just been like at a high of 10 vibration, like, that was awesome. I loved everyone on it. I feel really inspired. I feel like people took away really good material and tools to put into their life. Could not have felt better. So I was at a 10 and I immediately went to, that's it. I'm not meant for this. I'm packing up my bags. I'm going back to Brooklyn. Enough of this, I can't believe I didn't do that. I'm going to look so unprofessional. I'm going to look like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm afraid that people will never want to come to my webinars again. Maybe I shouldn't do webinars. Maybe I'm just not a good webinar person. Maybe that's what the message is here. Just going on and on and on about what am I going to look like? What are people going to think of me? How could I screw this up? Blah, 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 blah. I was having a huge battle with the part of me that wants to be a perfectionist and that wants everything to be perfect and that is attached to outcome and knows exactly how things should work and go and do and doesn't leave room for herself to make mistakes. She was alive and well last night. So my friend and I are talking and I'm going on and on and on about how I should just pack up my bags and go back to Brooklyn, even though I've, in the last 5 months, traveled to 7 countries doing talks and workshops. I'm about to head to Indonesia. I'm living my dream, right? It's happening. It's all happening. But because I didn't hit the record button, I should pack it in. I should give up, go get a 9-to-5 and just stop sharing my tools and my story that I know is really making an impact and helping people. So I was like, okay, I just need to go get a cup of tea and calm down. I'm going to go downstairs and get a cup of tea. So I go downstairs, we're on the phone, we're talking, and I am just going off. My perfectionist self, she is in charge. She is just going off. And I am making this tea, I'm pouring the tea, and I turn over and I look in the window and I see a reflection of myself. And I was like, oh, hey, more importantly, besides all this nonsense, how cute is this outfit? And it's actually the outfit I have on now. It's just a onesie, little schmata that I got for €20 on the side of the street. And we both start dying laughing because we knew that in that moment I was over it. I just needed to get it out. I needed to feel it. I needed to cry a little bit and then I was over it and I was through it. And I'm not saying that my physical appearance solved that, but my old perfectionist self would have then immediately went to my body. Would immediately been like, well, why were you wearing that? Why is your hair not blown out? Why didn't you wear more makeup? You didn't look good. I would immediately kept tearing myself apart. But I wasn't trying to have it. My higher version, who I'm truly meant to be, who I am aligned and grounded in, best version Melissa, was not trying to have it. She was like, you look awesome in your little €20 pantsuit. And you know what? It's okay, you forgot to hit the record button, you made a mistake, you're going to acknowledge it, and you're going to offer another webinar to everyone on Saturday. And on Saturday, it's going to be just as brilliant because you were honest and authentic, and you're going to show up the same way you showed up to last night's. And then for anyone that can't make it, you'll send them that recording. Problem solved. So I just wanted to share with you that, like, I know I'm a life coach or an empowerment mentor, I'm an intuitive guide, I'm, whatever title you want to associate with me or I want to associate with myself for the day. But at the end of the day, we are all our own life coaches, and we are in charge of the narratives and decisions and truths we choose to apply to ourselves and our perceptions of this world. And for 20 minutes last night, I was in a very disempowering one. And I wanted to share that with you because I wanted to let you know it happens to me too. I make mistakes. I'm human. I judge myself sometimes. And then I get over it. I use my toolbox, called a friend. I got into reality. I realized what was irrational. And then I got back to being grounded in who I really am. So I just wanted to show you that these tools really do work and that I'm excited to share them with you again on Saturday. So I hope Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern, you will join me. I'm putting a new link for you to sign up. I'll send out the recording to anyone who also signed up previously. And you join me. It was a really great time. We really connected. I was doing a lot of energy reading and sharing, and it just felt great to be with everyone on the webinar, and I hope you join me. And I promise to hit the record button this time, and I'll probably be wearing this suit again because, as you know, I'm living out of a suitcase right now and I don't have many options. And I promise to show up human, and I hope you do too. So see you Saturday. Thanks for listening. Please share, like, comment, and have a wonderful day, everyone. Okay, talk soon. Bye.